Abbott Nutrition Recall by the FDA. In the Nurture position, you provide for your children's fundamental necessities, such as food, medical care, housing, and clothes, as well as love, attention, understanding, acceptance, time, and support. You pay attention to your children, are patient with them, and have fun with them. You make time for your children, take an interest in their activities, and encourage them to follow their interests. You express to your children that they are loved and accepted through your words and deeds. Not only that, it is a promise of the parents to their children's health and safety. Settle no more. You're here at Health Shadow. We're here to help you keep your promises. In this video, you will learn about the company Abbott Nutrition and their failures to ensure that surfaces in their plant were clean. Whether you're just starting to wean your child or have a picky toddler who eats 3 meals a day, milk is still a vital element of his or her diet. Weaning from milk to solids is a slow process, and your baby will need to continue receiving milk feeds for the first few years of her life to ensure her nutritional needs are satisfied. When newborns start eating solids, they may lose their need for milk. Before the age of 12 months, it's critical to get at least 500 ml of milk into your kid every day. So continue to provide regular bottles or breastfeeds. You may also try giving your baby milk in a cup so she can drink it more independently, or changing her schedule so she's more open to milk. For example, give her a feed as soon as she wakes up from a nap, when she's still drowsy and less likely to resist. As you know, Abbott Nutrition is a major supplier of baby food. However, they recently failed an inspection because they did not ensure that all surfaces in their plant were clean. This could potentially lead to the spread of harmful bacteria and illnesses. Imagine being out of town or working late and your child starts fuzzing because they're hungry. Then you find out that there was an issue with the product all along. You see, the FDA just announced today that Nestle, one of the world's leading manufacturers, had not been doing what it needed to do for years to ensure its safety. Infants and toddlers are extremely vulnerable to dietary toxins. Chronic exposure can cause developmental delays, neurological, urinary, and immune system issues, as well as cardiovascular disease. Now here at Health Shadow, we will recall the happenings and issues FDA has found during an inspection between January 31 and March 18, 2022. But before we jump in, do your health a favor by subscribing to our channel and turning on the notification bell to receive timely talks for your health updates. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Want to see something from Health Shadow? Just leave it in our comments section and we'll serve it to you. Now without further ado, before the real deal here, welcome back to Health Shadow, and we've got something especially for you in this video. We'll give you a recap of what has been happening to one of the major suppliers of baby food after the inspection done by the FDA or Food Drug Authority. The FDA has found that one of the companies running a baby formula manufacturing plant did not take proper measures to ensure product purity. This is reminiscent of another recent recall where there were also warnings about potentially dangerous levels contamination by Salmonella germanicus in certain batches produced during specific time frames. But these have now been proven false due to an aggressive testing regimen put into place beforehand, which led them straight away towards culprits. A fact I'm sure none wish had learned through trial and error like so many other companies in the industry. The formula recall has caused product shortages due to supply chain issues. This has been a major problem for companies that have had to deal with the fallout. Following inspection reports this year, as well as 2019 and 2021, it appears that the FDA findings were not an isolated issue at these plants, but rather part of a pattern. Now, why is this such an important topic for everyone and for your kids? Milk contains a lot of calories, which aids in your baby's quick growth and development. Breast milk also includes critical fatty acids known as DHAs, which have been linked to improved brain function and IQ. These fats are commonly added to formula milks. Milk isn't only good for your baby's nutrition, it's also good for keeping her hydrated, which keeps her healthy and energized. It's also an excellent source of comfort. Many babies appreciate a breastfeed or a bottle of milk as part of a relaxing bedtime ritual or when they're feeling under the weather. Some contaminants come from things that are not food, things like toxic elements. For example, lead can account for up to 61% of the total intake. This is because most of our body's functions develop by the first year of life. But some things, like intestinal motility and transit time, remain slow. So absorption of toxic elements is higher compared to adults. Because of the extreme sensitivity of their digestive tract, infants and young children are especially vulnerable to food contamination, and harmful chemical intake limits should not be exceeded. Now that we know how important these kinds of inspections are by the FDA, let's dig into their findings and how the company has responded to the findings and what they can promise to their beloved consumers. The findings in this preliminary report don't represent the agency's final determination of possible violations. Form 483 reports are typically followed by formal ones, and when applicable, a warning letter to company executives about their behaviors revealed through these investigations. A recent survey shows that many employees feel unheard or ignored at work. However, there has been some improvement since 2017, a year where workload increased dramatically due largely from higher demand caused primarily by technological advances like automation, which led businesses having more products being made than ever before. The FDA has noted some discrepancies in our manufacturing process. Abbott is currently investigating these discrepancies and working to resolve them as quickly as possible. We are committed to providing our customers with safe, high-quality products, and we will continue to work closely with the FDA to ensure that our products meet all regulatory requirements. Shall we dig deeper? Listen up! Here is what they said. Abbott is dedicated to maintaining the highest production standards for all nutrition products. We have already begun implementing remedial measures and upgrades at the facility, using new technology and improving our procedures in order to offer parents and customers greater confidence in the quality of production at our Sturgis factory when operations resume there. Consulting with industry experts to implement the latest technological advancements in food manufacturing processes, such as a 3D augmented reality system that will provide a clearer visualization of product as it moves to the facility, enhancing Abbott's ability to make informed decisions, including remotely during the manufacturing process, increasing the amount of completed product testing we do, which currently meets or exceeds regulatory standards. With our state-of-the-art equipment and technologies, we can see potential manufacturing problems before they happen, increasing the sample of non-product contact regions by 2 to 3 times to improve the environmental monitoring program, improving electronic records such that each batch receives instant real-time information. And if you're a parent having trouble finding replacements, here is what Abbott has for you. Abbott says, We are aware that there are supply limits in baby formula, and we are taking steps to alleviate this. We have a worldwide manufacturing and supply network that we are using to better fulfill demand and enhance production at an FDA-registered plant in Europe, where we are also air freighting Similac Advanced baby formula powder. Our other factories in the United States continue to deliver infant formula to the market, and we're shifting some manufacturing from other liquid nutritional goods to Similac. Millions of parents and caregivers around the world have come to rely on our formulas as they provide milk for their newborns, children, or other loved ones. We are working tirelessly with all possible means at our disposal in order to restore this trust that has been broken because some infants were not properly cared for by certain retailers before shipment out into stores everywhere. We'll work until satisfaction is achieved. What are your thoughts about this? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We're open for a healthy discussion at our healthy channel. Now that is a promise to our children and the parents out there. Children's food should be high in nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. It should also be devoid of pollutants that might harm their health and development. And as how parents promise their children health and safety, Health Shadow promises you updates related to your health, as well as tips and tricks and other hot news which we know would affect your daily health status. No worries, that's just how we are at Health Shadow. So with that, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and tiny bell for notifications from your #1 health-related channel, Health Shadow. And of course, we love to know what our viewers would want to see, so leave some suggestions in the comment section below. That is all for today. We'll catch you again with other hot topics for your health. Till next time.